Welcome to CrossFit Left Hands Tip of the Week. I'm Coach Patrick Rios, and we're talking about chest to bars today. So I have 5 different tips for you. First one's going to be opening up the kip. Second one is going to be taking a slightly wider grip on the bar. Third one's going to be elbows. Fourth one, head angle up above the bar. And the last one's going to be a couple quick tips on butterfly pull-ups. First thing to keep in mind with the regular kipping pull-up, you're just shooting for chin over the bar, nothing touches the bar. With the chest to bar pull-up, anything collarbone or below actually touching the bar is a good rep and will count. So first tip, talking about opening up the kip a little bit. Come over to the bar for this. With the regular kipping pull-up, anything just chin over bar, you're looking at a little bit tighter of a kip. A lot of times you'll see people on the way down on their little kip swing from the hollow and arch position, looking at shortening that rep a little bit. With the chest to bar pull-up, you really want to open up that kip a little bit, pull through. It's going to require a little bit more shoulder mobility. We're going to get a much more powerful kip, which is going to translate into more power, more pulling power to get your bar, or to get that chest up to the bar. Next tip, we're going to talk about widening the grip, and that's going to be actually physically holding the bar a little bit wider. With the normal kipping pull-up, gymnastics kipping pull-up, hands are going to be just outside your shoulders. With the chest to bar pull-up, it's going to be all right to widen that grip a little bit. So if this is my normal grip for kipping pull-ups, I'm going to take my hands just an inch, half an inch, a little bit wider. What this is going to do, if I go back to that regular kipping pull-up grip, is it's going to be a lot harder to get the chest to the bar. You're going to be limited by mobility a little bit. The wider you take your hands, the easier it's going to be to actually touch your chest to that bar. Second thing, if you look at bar up overhead, my hands are a little bit closer versus a little bit further. When they're a little bit further, you're going to have less distance to actually travel to touch that bar. Second piece, something you might have picked up on those chest to bar reps. We're going to talk about elbows. So with a normal gymnastics kipping pull-up, on the elbows, you're looking at elbows just coming down. You're pulling up towards that bar, elbows just shoot down, maybe a little bit back. With chest to bar, what we're looking at is wanting to, again, hands wider, pull that bar down and pull those elbows back. What this is going to do is force that bar back into your chest rather than just down where we're just shooting for elbows up over the bar. Last piece, head angle. So what's important about the head angle here, with normal kipping pull-ups, you can get away with just looking forward or maybe down or at the bar. But what happens is when your head comes down, your chest follows too. You collapse a little bit as far as your upper body, your torso. With the chest to bar pull-up, what you want to do is look up a little bit, maybe up towards the ceiling, maybe halfway up the ceiling towards like a wall ball target. What this is going to do is as you bring your chest up with any other movement, it's going to open up your chest a little bit, which is going to be creating a little bit more room to touch that bar. If you look at with the PVC, if I'm just going normal pull-up and my head's down, it's going to be harder to touch that bar. If I open up my chest a little bit by looking up, your chest is going to automatically be a little bit close to that bar. Now last piece, if you're someone that has, let's say, butterfly pull-ups, maybe 5, 6, maybe even 10 regular chest to bar pull-ups with that just gymnastics kip, where you're falling back into the arch and hollow, and maybe you want to work on efficiency towards getting butterfly chest to bar. One quick little difference, first of all, you want to think about all those same tips that we just went over with chest to bar pull-ups. With the butterfly, rather than just pulling to the bar, touching your chest and then pushing away, you're falling through. But as you fall through, you want to think about brushing your chest on the way down of the kip. So you're going to have a nice and big kip, pull up over that bar, then you're going to brush the bar on the way down. What this looks like with the PVC here, as you're pulling down, you're coming up over the bar, brushing the bar on the way down, and coming back into that arch position. All right, quick recap, 3 quick tips. First one, opening up the kip. Again, we're looking at, instead of just a nice and tight, small, hollow and arch position, opening that up a little bit to get a little bit more momentum in the kip, make a stronger pull on that chest to bar, taking a slightly wider grip on the bar, so just outside the hands, maybe scoot that out a little bit, make it a little bit easier, give yourself more range of motion to touch the chest of the bar. Third thing, elbows. Instead of elbows coming down for that chin over bar pull-up, looking at elbows coming back, make it a little bit easier to actually touch the chest. And head angle on this one. Rather than pulling up, chin over bar pull up and looking down or out at the bar, you want to look up, a little bit out, puff up that chest a little bit, make it easier again to touch the chest to the bar. We're still in the middle of the open. There's a good chance that chest to bars are going to show up in the next couple weeks. If you're someone who wants to work on this, get better and do a couple chest to bar reps or a bunch of chest to bar reps in the workout, come find me in the gym, come to Open Gym, work on a couple of these tips, and we'll get you to where you want to be. Thanks for watching.